Each week, we'll dive into the science, stories, and the secrets of hormones. From hormone health tips to personal experiences, we've got it all.
So grab your favorite beverage, get cozy, and join us as we laugh, learn, and share our hormone journeys with you.
It's time to learn about hormones, break down the barriers, and empower ourselves with knowledge.
Let's get started.
Welcome to the Hormone Girls.
Good morning.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy hump day.
How is everyone on this wonderful Wednesday? It's a short week.
But I'm still tired. Still didn't want to get out of bed this morning. No.
Always tired. Always tired.
So welcome to the Hormone Girls. We are the Hormone Girls. It's us. This has been in the works for a while.
Yes, we have been talking about this for months.
Yep. And we decided to pull the trigger and do it. Yeah.
Super excited about just chatting with everyone and letting them know some of the things that we've dealt with. And like, we're on a bunch of Facebook pages and we see all these questions and stuff, and people we just feel like there's a lot of questions to be answered and a lot of help that we could offer. So.
A lot of education to spread around. So I am Jennifer or Jen or Jenny or whatever the heck people want to call me.
From the block, J-Lo.
Jenny from the, Amy calls me J-Lo. I am 29. Nikki is my mom. I was on hormonal birth control for, 10 years-ish. I just got off, I think, 2 years ago. Or was that 3 years ago?
Probably three. And I have dealt with hypothyroidism and low T and trying to get all of that adjusted. So that's where I'm at on my hormone journey. And that's why I'm here to help others who may be going through the same issues that I am. What about you, Amy? What kind of problems have you dealt with in the past?
Who is Amy?
Amy. Oh, I have to do this.
I think I just said I was 29. I'm not 29. I'm 30. Oh my gosh.
How do you forget how old you are when you're that young?
Because I need testosterone. Because I can't remember anything anymore.
That's right.
And do not ask a mother, because a mother with more than one child does not remember how old her children are. So I was just sitting there going along with it, like,
that just made me sad.
That makes you younger too. So that works.
Exactly. Thank you.
So I'm just going to stick with 29.
I would.
We're just going to stay with that.
29 and holding. 29 and holding.
Sorry, Amy.
I was 29 a few years. I love being 29.
29 was great. The 30s can kind of suck it, honestly, as far as I'm concerned right now.
30s kicked my ass. 30s kicked my ass.
30s were rough, but they were fun. 40s, top notch.
Look, I turned 30. I remember them putting me in a rocking chair and putting a shawl around me and celebrating my 30th birthday. And I kind of freaked out.
Oh, I would cry, I think, maybe.
It was so depressing. Look, it was not that long after, and I left your dad. I was really freaked out about turning 30. It was hard for me.
Really?
30 was hard.
Yeah, 30 is hard. I'm already learning that.
Well, I always thought 30 was old. Now I'm 58. 30 seems like a baby now. But back then I thought it was old. So anyway, I am 58. Wow. I've had 4 kids. Jennifer is my youngest daughter, but I have a son that I had at 40. I'm a cancer survivor. So
whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I've been a single mom my entire life, and I take pellets, and I love my pellets.
I started on hormone pellets about 4 years ago, and it was the best thing I probably could have ever done. I had no idea that I was so exhausted all the time. That's probably the biggest thing. I know you're saying that before about being tired, even after a long weekend, but we're always tired. Everything's hormone related. So, and I'm probably due for my pellets, to be honest. So that's probably a part of my reason as well. But I've done hormone pellets for about 4 years. I've done the shots before. I didn't mind the shots. I just hated doing it, once a month, which was not bad, but trying to get it in just the right dose and everything. I've done patches before, hated the patches, had them sticking on my body, and then you get that black stuff that's all sticky and gross and you can't get it off. It's a pain in the butt. So I've done it all, but I've had low T, hypothyroid, I've got lupus, which, it's all hormonal related anyways. I've got some other issues as well, but I'll tell you what, the pellets have been life-changing for just even my body aches and energy alone. Just those 2 things right there are worth doing some sort of hormone therapy as we get older. And I started, I'm 40, almost 47. So I was about 43, 42 maybe before I started doing it. And of course, we don't realize that the younger you are, you think, oh, you don't need it. You don't ever need to do anything. And then you get to where you're like, oh my God, there's a huge difference once you've tried it, no matter what your age is. You've had it. Nikki's had it. I've had it. We've all had experiences with it. So yeah, it's the ups and downs of aging and womanhood.
Yeah.
It's rough at times.
And especially menopause now, I feel like the more doctors that I've spoken to about this, they actually say that because our world and how much it's changing, your hormones actually start declining at an earlier age. Like a woman can be in pre-menopause for, I think, 10, 15 plus years before actually going into menopause. So you're dealing with all of these pre-menopause symptoms and you're not even close, but people, are just been told to just live with it. It's just life.
Yeah.
It's just how it is for so long when there are options out there, but you don't have to just live with it.
No, you don't.
Well, at your age, you're told that your hormones are fine. I mean, without even going in and looking, they're like, oh, you don't have problems with hormones. You're 30 years old. You're perfectly fine.
I think my testosterone was 19 when I went and got it tested.
Nothing. Like,
and when did you start? 2 years ago?
I believe it was maybe
a
year ago.
28.
Yeah, maybe a year
ago.
But the fact that you were 28, 29 and out of 19, that's insane. I mean, but like you said, doctors are going to immediately not even do any blood work and just tell you, oh, you're fine because you're 28 years old. So,
but this is the thing historically, and I'm hoping this changes, but historically hormones were not really looked at as a problem with people's health issues that they may have been having. I mean, I take, as does Amy, and I think about every other female I know, we all take a pill every day. And I keep telling Amy to change hers. And I don't know if I should say the brand of it or not, but we all take a thyroid pill. I mean, everybody I know takes a thyroid pill.
I'm supposed to, but I don't.
And that's what everybody's energy levels are attributed to their thyroid issues, which they are, but it can be so much more than just a thyroid issue, right?
Yeah.
As we've learned. For me, I went to work for a company that did hormone pellets. And that was the first time I ever even knew they existed in my life. And that was when I was 50 years old. So that was 8 years ago was my first dose of pellets. I immediately felt a difference. Immediately. Well, I say immediately, within a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
After getting them. Now, I will tell you that the next times that I got them after that, I didn't feel quite the change that I did the first time. And I think that is
that's a misconception of people thinking.
That brings up a lot of problems with women because I don't think they work because the next time they get them, they don't get the same effects that they got. Right.
They want to feel that huge increase. And that's what they don't understand is, no, you don't. You want it. If you're doing that, then you're in a big vicious circle over and over and over again, constantly.
It's once you understand it, I mean, it really is just common sense. Like, for example, myself, if I'm starting at 19 and I'm getting pelleted with, I think I got 112 milligrams. So, and I honestly never got my post lab, so I don't actually know what I got up to, but it's the difference between starting at 19 and starting at 100. And then only going 12 compared to going up 100. Like there's just not that big boost. And it makes sense when you think about it that way. But, if you're not thinking about it that way, then you're like, okay, I felt so much better this time. Why? I think that's a great point because a lot of people think that they don't work, but do you feel good? Exactly. That's really what matters at the end of the day. Well, are your symptoms still there or are they gone?
Right.
And, we talk about that a lot because people go, oh, I had my levels done. And the doctor said, well, my friend who's in her 60s in Florida went to a doctor down in Florida to get her hormones checked. They said, for your age, your hormones are perfect. But she's dragging. She has no energy. She has no sex drive. And I said, right, for your age, because we are constant on a decline on our hormones, right? So yeah, for your age down here at 60, you're fine. But why don't you come back up here and feel better? What is wrong with feeling better? And a lot of it is not about a level. It's about how you feel. I mean, instead of looking at a number on a lab sheet, ask people, how do you feel? Go into your doctors and tell them how you feel. Tell them.
I think one of the big things is if you have a doctor who I don't want to say is an asshole and not listening to you, but if they're an asshole and not listening to you, find another doctor because you are paying them to help you make yourself feel better and your body better than anybody. So if somebody is telling you, hey, no, you're fine, but you truly know, like, I shouldn't be feeling this, find somebody else who's actually going to listen to you because I promise you those providers are out there.
Those doctors work for you.
Right.
You don't work for those doctors. They are practicing that.
Exactly.
They are practicing.
And you know your body.
Yes.
You know your body. You know when you feel good and when you don't feel good. And as women, I think historically, we do so much. We carry the weight of a household and family and work now. I mean, we have a lot on our shoulders. It's like, what's for supper? Did you get groceries? Are the bills paid? Is the house clean? Is the laundry done? Or the sheets changed? Did the kids get to school? Did you make a dentist appointments? Did you? And it goes on and on and on. And it's like, there's not a day that goes by that you aren't in charge of something or someone.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's so easy for, especially us women. I mean, I know for me personally, I can't speak for everybody else, but it's so easy to put your own self on the back burner because you're so busy worrying about everybody else and getting everything done that you're like, oh, I can wait.
Yeah. And that's the problem. Us as women do that too much. We always give to everyone else besides ourselves.
Not anymore.
Not exactly.
We're taking it back.
Take it back and to get to feeling better. We've got to start making it about ourselves.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, we got to be, if we want to be our best for other people and ourselves and our family and our kids and so on, we got to do the same for us. So,
yep. You have to be the best version of yourself, the healthiest and happiest version of yourself. That way you can be the happiest, healthiest version of yourself for everybody else.
Exactly.
And I think this podcast, one of the things that we want to do is allow anyone that has questions about their experiences in life, whether it's hormone related or even not hormone related, but basically hormone related, that we are here as a sounding board. So, if you have questions or concerns that, you just want to like is stupid or is serious or whatever. I mean,
there's no such thing as a stupid question.
All right.
Right. And we're going to try to have fun with this. So we are not medical experts in any way, shape, or form. So
nope.
We are not giving medical advice.
Three women living.
Three women living life.
Yeah. And I feel like from the three of us, we have three very different perspectives and all
different ages.
Yeah. All different ages, all going through different things that I feel like help kind of makes us, a very, what am I trying to say here?
A good mix.
Well-rounded group.
Good mix.
Well-rounded group. Yes.
Well-rounded.
Thank you.
I mean, we're going to try to have guests on here every once in a while so that we can have a different point of view, maybe some people who've got a little bit different point of view than what we've got maybe.
If anybody does have any questions or comments, you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at The Hormone Girls, or you can email us at thehormonegirls@gmail.com, and we will for sure watch and answer anything that we are able to.
So we're going to be coming to you about every week, I think, to start with.
I think we should try. We're going to attempt to do one episode a week.
It's happening.
Schedules get crazy.
It's happening.
Because we know how our schedules go. So.
Yeah. I feel like if we, say we're going to do it, then we'll have to do it.
Yeah, we're doing it.
So once a week.
It's on my calendar forever through eternity. So it's happening. I don't know how to
through eternity.
So we have to do it.
Well, no, I put it on there. You can't delete it. You can't take it away.
It's on my paper calendar too. So it's everywhere.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so nice of you.
I know. It's going to be on my digital too. It's going to be everywhere. So it's happening. So you're going to have to come back and see us every week so we can have fun with you guys and meeting and enjoying getting to know and talking about this.
So join us next week. As you can tell, we're going to be real. It's a real podcast.
It's a real podcast. It's not a fake one.
We're not bot. We're real. We're the real deal. No bots here.
So subscribe and we'll see you next week.
And share.
Like, subscribe, share, do it all.
Thank you for listening to The Hormone Girls.